Hopefully you can hear me, but I can't see the chat at the moment, so I'm just waiting for it to clear. Can you hear me okay? I can see 24 people in here, but I can only see one person speaking, so I can see two now. Hey Neil. Well, there's a load of 17s in here today. I'm thinking one's going to go out very shortly, the one that's on the screen now. So I don't know how busy we're going to be. I'm not sure what's going out, but there's obviously stuff starting up now, so I can hear a load of 15 starting up. Good. I've changed the mics around a little bit because I was using the mic off this camera, my normal one, on the Lumix at the weekend. And I had an issue with the sound. I thought it was a cable rattling on the mic, but there's actually something inside the mic rattling. So I've changed it over. So we're back to one mic on here on the front, and me talking on the back. Hopefully that ain't gonna degrade too much, but I think it's all good. I always try and listen back to it on my phone, but then it obviously doubles. You hear double, so. Yeah, it sounds, I can hear myself talking anyway. So you might be hearing me back twice at the minute because I'm trying to listen to myself. Yeah, we've got C-17 flashing. It's been sitting there for a while. I think they're trying to sort the flight plan out. I think that's what they're doing. But we had one come in a little while ago. I recorded it, but I didn't go live because I could tell there was nothing else going on at the time, so I didn't want to go live and then have to stand here for an hour waiting for anything else to happen. But we've just had a load of 15 start up, so hopefully we're going to see them go out. The skies are starting to clear here. It's a little bit windy, so you might hear a little bit of noise in the mics, and it's quite cold tonight. I've been in a bit of pain over Christmas. I'm still obviously waiting to find out when I'm getting this other thing done. I haven't had no updates, so just the same really. It's been quite difficult with that, but we'll just keep soldiering on. It's really painful getting up and down here, but once I'm up here I'm not too bad. I'll try and sit down as much as I can when I can, just for a little while, just to rest it up. But yeah, I'm not too bad. With obviously the weekend we had all the Iranian F-35s, and we had the guys from here going out as well, so we've managed to catch up quite a bit over the weekend. Dave's been getting up really early, I've been getting up early, and we've been sort of like going around. We might have a surprise for you tomorrow, but we don't know that yet. We're still waiting to hear, but we might have a surprise tomorrow, but we'll wait on that one. I won't say too much about that in a minute. The picture might be a little bit dark over that end, but they're flying from this end, so hopefully we'll see a little bit. I'll try and brighten up as much as I can. The Lumix I was using at the weekend obviously is much better in low light, but it's really hard to track the planes with that camera with the massive lens on the end of it. When I was recording them 35s going out, I just couldn't keep them in the field of view. It's so difficult because that's a 900mm lens, and that was really difficult to get them. But hopefully you enjoyed that video. It was good filming it. No, I wanted to go live last week. I went to come here last Wednesday, and it started to rain just as I was about to leave. and then luckily I didn't come because they didn't fly, so that'd have been a wasted journey. But I've been wanting to do a live stream since obviously Christmas time, and I wanted to get over here, and tonight's probably the only chance I was going to get, because tomorrow looks like it's going to rain tomorrow night. And I mean, the weather forecast for tonight is breezy, cold, and possibly rain a little bit later on, so I'm hoping we're going to get something go on early, just in case it does rain, because I don't want to stand in the rain. I never want to get the equipment wet, obviously. I can see that the picture's a little bit grainy, but I've had to put the ISO up quite high, because that obviously that C-17's right down the other end, and I'm trying to pick it up for you, so. It's, me and Dave are really happy because we've broke the 9,000 now, and we're heading towards 10,000. So thanks everybody for like making all the videos. We've had some really good responses to the last couple of videos. In the 50,000s, one of them. So you know, it's really, really good. And just make sure you like the stream, and just let's get us out there. We're going to break that 10,000 barrier pretty soon, I would have thought. So. And that reminds me to put the subscriber thing on. So if you are sitting in the chat, guys, then if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I haven't put a time limit on, just subscribe and hit the thumbs up for us. Let's grow the channel together. I'm not sure I like that name, Steve. We might have to change that. Just night flying. There's I think there's 4 C-17s here now. I don't think I've ever seen 4, and I think Dave was saying the same. I don't think we've ever seen 4 all at the same time here. Well, they're starting up, so let's hope they fly, because like I said, last week they didn't, so. I'm obviously thinking that the C-17 is going to go out first before anything else does come down, but I'm sure I can hear movement down the other end. It sounds like something's moving down there. And usually there's quite a few people here still. There's normally me and my lonesome with like 1 or 2 cars, but there's actually quite a few people here still. What up, Alan, mate? How you doing? I hope you all had a good Christmas, because obviously it's the first time I've had a chance to talk to any of you. And good New Year so far. We've been busy, obviously, trying to find all different things to cover. And like I said, I wanted to go live last week, but because of the weather and not flying last Wednesday, couldn't bring you nothing. But it's my first opportunity to get back into lives, and hopefully we have a interesting evening. I think we're going to see the C-17 shortly. I don't think my chat's keeping up at the minute for some reason. The signal here tonight is I've got a full signal on my phone. I'm using Starlink on the stream, but I'm not using it on my phone. And for some reason the chat's it keeps getting stuck, and I can't see anybody talking sometimes, so I don't know what's going on there. But when I refresh it, I see more people and more chat. So like I said, they'll be taking off from down this other end, so just have a look to see if the guys are down here. I think they are. They might be. Still work going on over there. I'm still having the trouble with this tripod. It still keeps going loose. I've tightened it up loads of times, but I think I'm going to end up having to do something with this head on this again. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll see. Nice sky tonight. It would have been nice if they had gone out, but in that sky. Someone's got their radio on nearby me, so it's not me streaming the radio, it's someone else's radio. There's the one over there, if I can find it again. There's one there, and there's one behind the fence over here somewhere. I can see it. I think it's just about make out over there somewhere. So dark, I can't see it with my eyes over there, so it's hard to pick it out, but I think it's sitting behind there somewhere. He's been sitting there for ages, ready to go. I think they're just sorting his flight plan out, so. What up, Mark? How you doing? Yeah, the chat's really weird tonight. I don't know what's going on with the chat, but it's really slow. Yeah, the weather's not too bad at the minute. It's flipping cold. I can't see any major clouds yet. I'm looking all around me. It's not too bad at the moment, but it is quite cold. The wind is not the best tonight. There's quite a lot of there comes something else starting up. No worries, Alan. Hope you feel better, mate. It's never good. Never good to feel bad. Get yourself a nice cup of tea and a rest, mate. I keep moving the camera with my coat. Yeah, it's been quite a few start-ups, so hopefully it's good. Just got to get rid of the C-17 first, I think. I think I sparked you all at the weekend with the Lumix camera, didn't I? That thing's like daylight, but the lens on it is massive, and it's really difficult to keep it focused on the planes when they move, especially these. They ain't so bad with big stuff, but with the fighter jets it's really hard to track. But I might put that. I was going to put it as a second camera again tonight, but because it's windy, I didn't want it falling off the roof. I've strapped this camera down, but I ain't got enough room to strap two down, so I'm going to extend the boards on the top of here so I can put them both on and have both cameras. And when I'm static, I'm going to have the Lumix, so it's showing you the runway and everything, because that really brightens the whole place up. As you see from the Mildenhall video, that was like daylight more or less, and that was really dark. So yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Like I said, my back's still a bit painful. Well, it's always painful, but I keep getting like a loss of sensation in my foot. So sometimes, like when you go to put your foot on the floor, you don't feel it, and it's sort of like a bit wobbly. But hopefully, that's not going to take too long for them to sort it out. But I said that last year, and that took all year, so we'll just have to wait and see. But once I get up here and I'm sort of stationary, it's not too bad. It hurts. It's hurting now, but I sometimes like kneel down and when there's not a lot going on, and I feel a bit better. But so are they going to do like a nerve or a what do you call it? A blood vein bypass or something like that, or is it? Oh, they've done it. I thought you said they've got to do it. I've just read it now. So they've done it for you. Yeah, hopefully soon. I don't know if anybody in the UK last night saw the aurora, because Simon from Simon's Astro sent me some pictures today of all multicoloured sky last night, so real pinks and stuff all in the sky. I can't see it. I can't see it tonight. It doesn't look like we've got an aurora tonight, but last night was really good. He sent me some really nice images. Right, it's time to make a rollie, because you know what happens when I make rollies, don't you? Something happens. So let's make a rollie, and hopefully we'll see some movement. Yeah, that'd be good to see some more tonight. I'll try and film some of it if I with my other camera later tonight if it does. But at the moment, looking at the sky, it doesn't look like it, but might do. You can see Orion and everything behind me. Lovely little crescent moon in front as well.
Just to let you know, they've extended their leave time till 6:30.
6:30, okay.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. So it looks like the C-17 is not going out until 6:30 now. So I don't know whether that means that the some of the jets will go out first, and then that will go out. Yeah, there's two C-17s sitting over there. I don't know where the other two is. There's 4 on base altogether, so I reckon the other 2 are down the bottom end, right down the other end. That's what I normally have, isn't it? But then they've just said they've extended this guy until 6:30, so let's see. If I make a rollie, some F-15s will appear from the side of me, I reckon. That's better, Steve. I mean, come on. I get it, dude. We all love different channels. It doesn't matter what channel you go to, as long as you're in mine at the time. That's all I say. Yeah, I can't say too much about Conisby at the minute, but I know something will be happening, but I can't really say at the minute. And obviously Lossie as well, so everybody's disappearing from here now. Now they know the C-17's not going out for a little while. There's a whole load of people disappearing, so that's just you guys and me. I think we're going to have to sack Sal, aren't we, because she's not here. Yeah, I think she's going to have to get the sack tonight. No. I thought that C-17 was moving, but it's not. But it looked like it was for a bit. Right, I am going to make the rollie because I said I was, and I know what will happen. So let's get them coming out, shall we? Let's see if I can sit down. I'll take my gloves off for that one. I can assure you it is pretty cold up here tonight. It's flipping windy. Dave said to me this afternoon, are you streaming tonight? And I said, yeah. And then he said, it's flipping cold up here and it's flipping chilly. Right, so we've got something to run by you. Me and Dave have been thinking of something about what we're going to do that might interest you guys. We're thinking about putting a live camera on the top of the burger van every day. So what do you guys think about that? So if it'll be a static camera, so we won't be following planes around, but we'll put it over by the sort of bit where they come down the catwalk or whatever, so you can watch them, and maybe it'll be wide enough to catch them through the air and taking off. So if you guys think that's a good idea, and we stream constantly every day, but there won't be any of us talking or anything like that, we'll just leave it running. So if you guys are up for that, we might do that in the future. So let me know if that's a good idea or not. Cool. There's at least one of you. Obviously I'll still do live streams myself, but that's what we were thinking about, putting a camera on the top of there, so you guys can see the base at all times. Right, roll up the incoming. Yeah, that's what we thought. We see Dave cooking the burgers all day. I can definitely hear something moving. I'm rolling roll up, and I can hear something moving. Works every time. You see? I make a roll up and what happens? Here they come. Normally when I make a roll up, that surprises me. They come from around the corner. Here they come though. They're now coming down there. There's only one other bad thing though. There's a lot of cloud coming from the other way now, so hopefully it stays clear. This is what we come for, double carrots. Right, Brian, how are you doing? Looks like a few of them. I see 3 so far. What's up, SE Media? How you doing? Listen to them beauties. I just made it a little bit darker for now, just so that when they do go out, you see the carrots a little bit better. Otherwise, it's a bit too bright. Actually, let's have a little bit brighter to start with. And then we'll go back to dark when they go out. It might be a little bit grainy for now. Just going to try something else quickly. Just bear with me while I try and get them a little bit less grain, but a bit brighter. I think that's a little bit better now. It's a bit brighter and a little bit less grain now, so when they do go out, I'll change it back so you can see the carrots a bit better. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Let's get some more people in. See if we can get a couple of hundred people in tonight. That'd be good. Yeah, I do like the night streams as well myself, so we should have a C-17 going out later on, obviously at 6:30 they're saying, so 6:30 we'll have that one going. Looks like some more coming. I'm just trying to, because I last used this camera in the daytime. There's 2 more coming, so I changed all the settings over. So I'm just trying to get it so it's a little bit clearer for you. I think this is not too bad now. It's a little bit dark, but we like it dark when they go up the runway. So, oh, about time, Sally. Jonathan, how are you doing? Let me tell you, it is cold up here tonight. It's flipping freezing. The wind's blowing straight at me and my hands are so cold, but I have my gloves on, but you can't change the settings on the camera with your gloves on, so I'll put them back on once I get it 100% right. Right, yeah, we think you're sacked, Sally, I'm afraid. Is the sound still okay? I think it sounds alright. I couldn't, if I'm going to listen to it on my phone, it sounds alright. You hearing me alright? Good, good. Mildenhall's quite quiet because the plane's, even though the runway's a little bit closer to you that where we were filming from the other day, I was using a different camera, but then I done a little bit of work with this camera and I had to change quite a lot of the settings over. So it's taken a little while to get back to where we were last time I was streaming, but the streaming box I haven't touched, so hopefully the sound's the same, but we're down to 1 mic on the front of the camera instead of 2 because I had to use that on my other camera, so I'm sure it sounds alright to me this end, but yeah, it's really cold. I mean, it's only the wind that's cold, otherwise it's not too bad, but I've got my dogs with me tonight as well, so they're jumping around in the van, so I do apologise if the van does move around a little bit, because they get excited in there. So if they see anybody go past, because I've got the curtains open for them, so when people walk past, they get excited when they see people outside the van. So the other night I went to a famous takeaway. They've sort of got red writing and yellow writing, and I went there and I ordered from in the car park, and when they brought my food out, I thought my dog was going to eat the bloke that brought the food out. She was going absolutely crazy. She didn't like him. There's quite a bit of cloud coming in from behind us. I'm hoping they're going to take off soon, and into that cloudness in front of us. There's not a lot. There's a little bit of cloud in front now, but there's a lot behind now. Definitely coming this way. Yeah, I've been hearing that, so we should hopefully be covering that next week. I think the lights just come on the other C-17, I think. I'm not sure. It's hard to make out the lights over there. I can see the one that was already running is still flashing, but I think the side lights come on the other one. I'm not sure. There's so many lights flashing over there, it's hard to determine what it is. That's the one, Jonathan. Other burger establishments are available. It's the golden one. Something just going over the top of Mildenhall. We might catch it in the top of the frame in a minute. I think it's just about to come into the shot. It might be a bit too high for the camera, I'm not sure. You might see it. There it goes. Really? You gotta have a Mac D's. So there's a few more of you here now. Obviously at the weekend we put out those videos from over Mildenhall, and the channel's rocketed, and we're getting close to our 10,000 now. We've really done well over the weekend. We put a lot of effort into those. Up really early. Dave's absolutely knackered, poor old boy. He can't hack the pace. So he's gone home tonight. He was with me a little while ago. I hope to go live and Dave be here, but he's had enough of Lakenheath today, so I'm sure he's watching in the background. But for you guys that have only just joined the stream, a little while ago I was talking about we're considering putting a pole on the back of the burger van with a camera and having a static camera there, a probably wide one that can capture the whole of the airfield, and we're going to stream it all day, every day. That's what we're planning on doing. So you're not going to see nothing close up. You're not going to see or hear me talking or Dave talking. You're just going to see the planes going backwards and forwards. We'll probably have a microphone on them so obviously you can hear them. That's what we're thinking about doing. It's not something we're going to do straight away, but that's that's something we've been talking about. Obviously, it's another expense, but we think if we can, you know, if we can pull that one off, that would be pretty good. So you guys can always come in and check on Lakenheath and see what's going on all the time. And obviously, I'd still do my streams, so you get to hear my dulcet tones, which I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but you will do that and follow the planes around. So, and obviously still do our videos. So that's what we're planning to do. We don't know when that's going to be, but that's what we want to do. Yeah, there's another person streaming halfway down the little road. I can see their monitor. They're using a UV box like me as well, so they're doing the same thing. I think they've been here most of the day. I want royalties for that, don't I? For them watching me with my professional outfit. I think I should charge them for that. Shouldn't be long before the fire. Rolling thunder. Yeah, the clouds are definitely rolling in, I'll tell you that for nothing. That was really clear here for a little while. Now the clouds are definitely rolling in. So, like I said, there was talk of rain a little bit later on. So I'm hoping we're going to see a fair bit before it does rain. Because obviously I won't film in the rain because I can't afford to get that damaged. But we might have a surprise for you tomorrow as well. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that one. We're not 100% sure if what we think is going to happen yet. But if it does, we'll be on it. Well done, Jonathan. 7 months. Where's that time gone? Oh, here we go. I better concentrate now. They're going. Here they come. Look at that beast. How's that for a view? Are we ready for a thunder? Much burned on him to start with. Nice little ribbons. Oh, it's good to be back. I've heard a few rumours of 16s, but that ain't what I'm thinking of tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that last one I went out. Didn't really have a lot of burn on it, did it? Then all of a sudden it went on. Yeah, if obviously you guys have said it now about the 16s. We've been hearing the 16s are coming. So we're going to try and cover them, but that's not tomorrow, I don't think. I think that's later on. I think it's next week, maybe the week after. I'm not 100% certain on that, but there's something else tomorrow that we're planning on getting. But I'm not going to say it yet because I don't know if it's happening. But if it does, you know I'll be there. We've heard a different base to that, but you never know, do you? So we just got to keep our ears to the ground with the 16s. This is normal activity. They're just doing flying on nights. They often do that. Well, they do it probably much every year over the winter. So we're just, obviously we've got a lot going on in the world at the moment, so probably could be a little bit more active than usual, but this is quite normal for Lakenheath. The trouble is you never know 100% sure. I've heard something different to what all of you are saying about the 16, so we'll just have to see what happens. But we try not to tell too many people what I hear because I don't want to give false information. So when I get it confirmed, obviously I'll know. And then we'll be heading out. So you just have to. Sometimes people say things and they make things up and that as well. So. And you know what this game's like, you can never tell until they're on their way, and then you might hear them mention something, so it's always a cat and mouse game, this, trying to find out the information, and you know, obviously it's top secret, so it shouldn't really be getting out anywhere, really. Well done, Darren. Yeah, there's someone, they're all looking around the bottom of them, as they normally do. I'm sure I heard more than this start up, so there could be a few more coming down, but like I said, there's talk of that C-17 going out at 6:30, so it's like half an hour now. All right, William, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to try and do a live stream from if they go to where I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go there and do a live stream, but that's all depending on if they go where I think they're going to go. But that's not anywhere where anybody said yet, so we'll have to just keep an eye on it and see what happens. 4 months, 7 months, it's all good. And make sure if you're new in the chat that you hit the like. Let's get as many people as we can in here. We're up to nearly 200 now, it's good. First time back streaming for a little while, didn't publicise it. Right, we're on the move again. I think there's another 2 sitting there, maybe 3. We'll see in a second. Wave. We can all see you sitting there waving now. Right, more waiting now. Maybe the C-17's going to go out in a minute. I need to keep that light there all the time. We had a whole load go out the weekend, obviously, which we covered. Dave, I was at Mildenhall, and I just finished recording the Iranian ones going out, and I was just packing up, and then Dave said he was then going to go back and edit his footage, and I was edit mine, and then next thing I knew, he was here, and he managed to go both ends of the runway, so it was quite good. He got them coming out both ways, so he done good that day. So he was run ragged on Sunday. Yeah, it's looking like there's a possibility that's going to rain, you know, but it's staying away at the minute. There's a few little clouds coming across the top of me. There's a lot behind me. I'm hoping that's all going to go away and not rain, but it's not too bad down in front. There's a few big clouds now coming over the base, but otherwise it's not too bad. The wind's died down a little bit as well, so it's always good. There's always the wind that makes you cold here. C-17 is still running. I'm not sure if I can hear anything else over there. We'll soon find out. So I've been practicing a few things with editing videos and stuff with DaVinci Resolve that I use, and I've been making loads of new logos and stuff, and animating them on across the screen, and doing a fair few different things which I'm going to bring to the streams and that eventually, and my videos and bits and pieces. And I've also managed to stick our logo to a plane, and that was one at Mildenhall, and it was driving around with our logo on the side, so that looked pretty cool. So that's the sort of things I've been practicing while we've not had a lot to film over the Christmas period. And I've made loads of stickers, but I've got yet to print them. I'm going to try and print them out, so we're going to have some stickers as well. We're going to give away, and obviously we're getting close to the 10,000 giveaway. I've got to speak to Mike and see if I can arrange that, and I don't know how we're going to do that giveaway yet, but I'll have a think about how we're going to do that. Yeah, I heard that they, cause I live in the area obviously, someone told me that they broke the sound barrier, pulling some sort of manoeuvre or something, and I expect someone's got in trouble for that, but never mind, we like it. I don't know if the neighbours like it, but we do. But yeah, it's been weird not streaming as well. But yeah, someone messaged me and said, "Did you hear the sound barrier get broke?" But I didn't hear it, and I actually was I was looking out because I heard planes flying around, but I didn't hear that, and I'm in the area where they said it happened, so I'm surprised I didn't hear it. Yeah, this is proper telly, this, isn't it? Proper sound of the of freedom. Obviously, our videos at the weekend did bring in a lot of attention from a few spammers that got removed from the channel and that. But we're not about the politics, as you guys know. We're about filming the planes. So that's more what we're interested in doing is filming anything that comes into any of the local bases. All the other stuff we don't care about. I bet it was loud as well. Sometimes when they come over here, obviously they're not going as fast as that. So, but the noise that some of them pull when they come over here. Like the last week of before Christmas, I see an F-35 do something I've never seen before. He done a low approach, but he pulled up really hard halfway along the runway and went straight up like a quick climb type thing. Then he banked off really quickly, and I've never seen one do that before. And that was really loud, really loud. It was. That was. I wish I'd have been recording at the time because that was amazing. I'm just waiting to see what you're saying, William, because the heart's in the way. I'm just trying to see what you're saying. That's always annoying with the heart in the corner, because I can't read your comments. So basically, they weren't Iranian pilots, they were American pilots delivering them, because they have to deliver the F-35s when they're new. So they go and deliver them for them. So, you know, we're American pilots flying them. Yeah, that's what we're all about here, is the planes. We don't care about the politics side of things. Obviously, when things happen around the world and we get to see more planes, it's better for us. But obviously, there's a downside to all that sort of stuff. But you know, that's not our concern. We just like to see the planes and watch them, don't we? So, but there was an awful lot of comments I had to get rid of. Some I leave because some I agree with actually, but I'm not going to go into my personal views. But yeah, some I left on there, but some were just downright rude to other people, and I don't like that. So they went bye bye. Yeah, they probably do teach them to fly them, to be honest with you, I'd have thought. Because let's face it, these guys are the best, I think, at flying these planes. I mean, obviously our RAF do a good job in the other in the other model. I would never put our guys down, but these guys know this plane, and they've had it for a while, haven't they? So they do know how to use it. Because I believe what the Iranians do is they put some sort of pack on it once they get it, and they rebrand it as an I model, I think it is. So that's them that do that, not the Americans. From what I've been told, I don't know if that's 100% right, but that's what I got told. Oh, Lilo, you're a star. You're a star. Thank you very much. Oh, I think we've got movement on the C-17. Yeah, I think we have. Let's see if I can get it over there. I was trying to pick out in the dark, honestly. It's a nightmare. Let's see if I can find it. Obviously there's flashing lights on it, but it's so difficult to see over there. But obviously it's going to be coming down here. Yeah, he's on the move. This might be quite hard to track in the dark. I don't know where he's going to go up the top and come round or what, but... So we're going to get the C-17 go out tonight, like we did once before. So I don't know how well that will come out, because obviously you don't have a massive amount of light on it, but... Well, we do our best, Kevin. We try to bring different to what other channels do. We've done an awful lot of different stuff this weekend, obviously, and we always try and listen out for stuff that no one else is filming, so that you're not seeing double everything. And obviously, I'm pretty. There's not many people that do the nights. They're not stupid enough to stand out here in the cold, like I am. Wind's picked up again now. It's about right, isn't it? Hopefully it's not affecting it too much. So there's 4 C-17s in here at the moment. I can't ever remember there being 4 in here, and I think Dave said the same thing earlier. He's never seen 4 at the same time in here, so obviously a lot of stuff being moved around. Yeah, they're right. They've definitely been roaming the skies for a long time, but they're going to get some more refinements, the same as what the F-22 Raptors are now. Apparently the Raptors are getting a whole load of work done on them, so let's hope we see some more of those Raptors coming over here, because I tell you what, that's definitely my favourite plane. I love watching them, even if I'm not recording them. Just the noise them things make are just unreal. You just got to be here to hear them. They just sound so different to all the others. Yeah, I'm going to try and start using my other camera as well. This camera's really good still, but the Lumix, I bought an upgrade thing for it, and honestly, it's so good. But I need to get a different lens, because I'm having to put so much ISO on it to lighten it up. This camera does well at night. I can go full infrared with this camera, but I never really tried it yet. I need to try it at some stage. I'm looking at my phone and not looking at the plane at the minute. But it looks like it's going to go right round the other side and come... Maybe it's going to come down the runway, or it's going to go right round, I'm not sure. Looks like it's going to come down the runway and go back up again. Yeah, the Blackbird was cool. I had the opportunity to see one of them at Mildenhall when I was a kid. My mum and dad used to have a haulage company, like I said before, and we used to go and get potatoes from a farm just literally up the road from Mildenhall. And I was sitting in my dad's truck one day, and a blackbird went past, and I could not believe it. The noise the thing made was unreal. It was just like, it was there one minute and gone the next. It's crazy. Well, he's gone round the other way, so he's probably going to come down this end. So just about make the tail out going over the back there. So I'm thinking he's going to come down this way. So he's going to come right close to us, hopefully. We'll just zoom out so I can capture him when he comes round. So hard to pick them out in the dark. The F-35s the other night, like I said, with the other camera, was so hard to track because I was quite a bit closer to them, and I had a massive front lens on, and trying to keep them in the viewfinder was like near on impossible. I even struggled with the Stratotanker, to be honest with you. It weren't easy because it's so dark you couldn't really see them. Yeah, going back to the Raptor, when that moves, that makes this howling noise. You don't really hear it in the cameras on the live stream or on a video. You hear it a little bit, but it sounds like a wolf howling. It's really such an eerie noise when they move around. Even when they start, they make a weird noise. And then the crackle from them engines when they go up the runway is just unreal. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, we've had a few videos taken down in the past for really stupid stuff, which we can't make out why. Only most of them are shorts though, so we've had a few shorts get took down, and we really don't know why. The excuse they give you is like so vague you can't really read into it, so you just have to accept it, I suppose. But we're not talking about anything specific or anything like that. Obviously, shorts you're not really talking in, so. I don't know why sometimes they do that, but we haven't had none lately. But we've had a few go down, get taken off the channel. That's it. Yeah, that does sound cool. Yeah, we wanted to bring you something different at the weekend, and obviously when we found out they were coming, that was like music to our ears. That we thought, well, we can't not film them. And obviously Dave struck lucky with the 15s on the way home, so that gave you guys a few more things to watch over the weekend when no one else is doing anything, I suppose. I was going to stream them going out, but I knew it was going to be difficult, so I thought I'll just record them. But I thought, well, who's going to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch the stream? I know some of you guys in America probably would have been up, but maybe from the night before or whatever. But yeah, we decided that we was going to film it in the end, but I think I can see it coming up now. That was an idea to do, just do a live stream, but I thought there'd probably be no one about at that time in the morning, especially on a Sunday. That reminds me, Steve, I still need to make some more of them emojis. I just literally, I've been doing so much other stuff, I just haven't had time to do them, but I will get them done. I want to make a whole load. Are you as up, was you, Jonathan? You enjoyed them as well, Christine? It's good. No, to be honest with you, I'm always up at 5 o'clock in the morning most days. Pretty much so, anyway. I I used to, when I was younger, I used to be asleep all the time. But nowadays, I go to bed late and get up early. Which is good, because I'm doing this instead. I don't know if any others. I don't know if this is the only C-17 that's going out, but I filmed one coming in just before I went live, about an hour before I went live. I filmed one, and Dave got it as well. So he might be editing that and put it up on the channel. Okie dokie. I'll have a look at that, mate. Dave's email is actually on our channel as well, Jonathan. So if you go in the about section, you can see Dave's email. If you just say it's Jonathan, then Dave will tell me. Yeah, could be worse. Could be down the pub, couldn't I? I don't drink, so there wouldn't be a lot of me good going there. Yeah, so obviously, like stargazing and everything's a big thing for me as well, because I used to be sponsored by Altair Astro, really good firm for telescopes. If any of you people in there ever decide you ever want to do like astrophotography or anything, then make sure you go to Altair and tell them that Liberty said to come and see you, because they're really good, excellent prices, and they know their stuff there. So that's where I've always done my stuff for Astro. And obviously we have Simon that comes in here. I don't know where he is tonight. I think he's been really busy at work, he said. So but yeah, I've loved astrophotography as long as I can remember. Not quite as much as I love planes, but yeah, I've always liked to do that as well. The wind's definitely getting up again. That did for a little while really calm down, but it's really picked up again now. They said it was going to be gusty tonight, so. We can see you. Oh, I hear something else moving. Pretty sure. You're not being boring. I think that is. I can definitely hear F-35s. I'm sure of it. Obviously, we've got that C-17 coming around, but I'm sure I can hear C-17s, F-35s as well. I'm sure I can hear them. We ain't got. Oh, and we've got a start up from another F-15, I think. It's hard to tell over the other noise. Oh, them Vulcans must have been pretty cool. I never seen one fly. I've stood up against one before, but I never did see one fly. I'm not seeing them yet, but I'm hearing them. Possibly the 35s will go out first. I'm definitely hearing I'm hearing F-15s as well now. Definitely. There's F-35s on the way down. and then there's F-15 starting up. Let's put the camera back over so the mic picks them up a bit better over there. Fell asleep. It's not very good. It's supposed to be a monitor, admin more like. Yeah, sad some of the old planes that used to fly. They, you know, at the end of the day, there's some classic planes out there. I liked watching the Phantoms and the Lightnings at Watersham because I used to bike up there. Lots of you know, I used to bunk off school and go and see them. So as a kid, so they're always something that I always remember. I reckon she had some whiskey with her tea. I reckon that's what made her go to sleep. I've got some awesome pictures of some Apaches I put up as a post, really close up next to them. Not long ago. Do you know what I've had? Nothing. I had dinner, but I didn't have no tea. I've got a sandwich. I can't do a sandwich review because I'm not allowed to. It's copyright by Chris. So I can't do a sandwich review. Could do a can of drink review if you want. We're going to have some angry ones coming down in a minute. They're definitely getting closer. The C-17's definitely stayed up the top, so that'll be afterwards. I think I might just have enough time to make a rollie. What do you reckon? Then it'll appear on the horizon, I think. It's definitely coming. Yeah, I do like going to Watersham and watching the Apaches. It's pretty cool over there. They quite often, some of the times I've been over there when I haven't been filming, they've come really close to me. Yeah, I can honestly tell you, my back is not feeling very good tonight. A bit painful. Yeah, I'm trying to make a roll here, but it's flying all over the place. And they're getting closer, I can hear them, and I'm trying to hurry up. Every time I try and roll, all the tobacco flies out everywhere, it's so windy. Right, it's lit, so hopefully in any second now we'll see them. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried to stand on the van in the wind trying to make a roll up. That ain't easy. Yeah, I shouldn't smoke on it. I need to give up. Oh. It's not too bad, it's only my second one tonight, so... I always know it the next day after I've done a live stream in the cold, my back always hurts me the next day. I think the wind gets in your back and I've done it anyway. I think even if you didn't have a bad back, it would probably still hurt. Yeah, it's pretty windy on the top of the van, I can assure you. Doing anything on the top of the van, you ask Chris. Filming on the top of the van, eating anything on the top of the van, whatever you're doing, that's not the easiest. Especially when you've got two dogs jumping around inside as well, shaking the whole van around. Yeah, Jonathan, if you email Dave and just say you're Jonathan from the street, he'll pass the email on to me, and then I'll email you. Come on, where are they? I can see a flashing light, but I can't see them yet. I can hear them, they're getting closer. There's quite a few, I think. I've only got one dead cat on tonight, so hopefully the wind's not affecting it too much, because I normally have two on this mic, but I took one off to put on the other mic, and I forgot to put it back on tonight. I'm not going to say whose stream it was, but I was laughing the other week when I was watching some planes come in, and his dead cat flew off down the field. I'm sure you guys watch his stream, because I know you do, because I've seen you in the streams, and I was laughing like anything. But then that's happened to me before, so I can't laugh too much. Yeah, there's F-35s coming. But I can hear them, they're getting closer. Taking a while to get here though. And obviously we've got a C-17 sitting up the top ready to go as well, so could get busy in a minute. I should imagine won't be silly long before them 15s come back either, I would have thought. Don't know how long that's been. They've been gone out, what, 40 odd minutes, maybe longer. The C-17 is still running, obviously, down the other end. That's definitely F-35s, 100% F-35s. It's really strange here at night time. The sound is so different. I'm sure it sounds different on the videos as well, on the streams. The sound sort of like echoes a lot more at night time. I don't know why that is, but it definitely seems different when you're here at night time. Oh, you'll see them when they come. I thought my mic had turned itself off for a minute then. That's right. That's weird. The chat's gone way behind for me at the minute. Now C-17 taxied to the other end of the runway and I stopped up the top. But there's definitely something moving down here. Getting closer, whatever it is. Yeah, it's really like echoey. That's definitely 35s, without a doubt. Yeah, there's four 17s here. One's getting ready to go. They said 6:30, but obviously that's delayed again. ICF 35s. What's that coming over the hill? They're sharks, Sally, they're sharks, right? We don't know when that's coming yet. Now, are they going to go straight out or are they going to stop? We see 3 at the moment. Nice, they've got that light on still. That's what I reckon. Keep looking behind me to make sure the 15s don't come back, because that's quite often what happened. I'm staring at these guys and from nowhere the other ones come back. The whole place is surrounded in clouds now, so fingers crossed it don't rain. When I looked at the weather forecast earlier, it said rain at 10 o'clock, but it's looking a little bit more earlier. I don't know, I can't see nothing going. There's quite a lot of cloud now, Jonathan, so I'm not sure. There's a few coming down. Someone's been a bit silly, taking photographs of them with a big flash down there, which is not good for the pilots. Yeah, let's have them all. I'm glad I strapped this tripod down, it's got really windy. I see something up really high, but I'm not sure what it is. Well, as someone said it in the chat already, yes, I'll be covering that if it happens. Yeah, so I won't look at the chat. Yeah, if you get here around, I'd say between 4 and 5. Sometimes they go out a little bit earlier, other times they go out a little bit later. And obviously the C-17s have delayed them a little bit, I think, tonight. So I think otherwise they'd have gone out a little bit earlier than this, but... Oh, you can see them, can you, Steve? That's good. The sky does look a little bit more red here now. A lot of cloud though. There's a few gaps in the cloud, but not as clear as it was when we first got here. Yeah, I think 6 is hard to see them. Obviously when the light goes out, I can't make them out. I think 6. I've got to think of a way to get the other camera up here so that I can make it look like daylight like I did Mildenhall, but have both cameras up here so that they're both steady and I know that it ain't going to fall off. Then I can show you them really like so the whole place looks like it's daylight. But until I can figure that one out, we're gonna, if it's windy, I dare and put 2 up here just in case that falls off, because that is a really heavy rig what I've got set up on that one now. Yeah, Simon got some beautiful photographs of the aurora last night he sent me. Yeah, so if you look out tonight, obviously Steve's seeing it now over the coast. If you look a bit later on and get your camera, basically when you're going to look at the Northern Lights, you want to take a picture but make it so that the exposure's long. So a lot of phones can do like 3 to 5 second captures now. If you do that on a tripod, or if you lean your phone up against something, you'll get a good image. You didn't miss nothing yet, William. There's still they've obviously now come out. We think 6. I think there was 6. There might have been 7. I am, yeah. Oh, it's getting really windy. That's the van with the dogs going crazy in it. Moving the whole thing about. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really big one tomorrow. Lights have come on. Shouldn't be long now. Yeah, it's definitely, it's really windy. Thank you, Lilo. Honestly, it's much appreciated when you do that. We really do appreciate it, me and Dave. Everybody, it's really good. Yeah, cheers. It's taken a lot to get to what we've got here. We've invested a lot in doing the streams, and we hope you like it. It's always difficult at night to get a picture that's not grainy, obviously, because it's really hard to film in the dark, but I tend to bring the ISO down when they move, so it gives a better image on the... it looks like the C-17's on the move now. Yeah, it is. See if I can get that for you. we done a special giveaway at Christmas for the spanners. Everybody that come into the Christmas stream got a spanner. I don't know what's going on with the camera, but it's not liking that. It's just the heat of the F-35s. The jet wash out the back of them is making it look really hazy. I thought it was out of focus, but it's not. Yes, that's a bit difficult to set up here. I've got a really bad back, so it hurts like hell being up here, but we try and do what we can. I don't know what this C-17's up to. I don't know if it's going back in or not. I think it's going back in. Perhaps that's been put on hold or something, because it's definitely going back in there. The F-35s are ready to go. I'll hand some more sweeties out when I can. I can't do it on the streamer box, but I'll do it in a bit. Yeah, he's definitely going back in. Where's yours gone, Christine? Oh, that's weird, because it don't show the spanners on the streamer box, it only shows it on my phone. Oh, he's gone away now. Unless that's another one that was sitting down the bottom that's gone back over there, which it could be, because there is 4 of them here. I don't know what's going on really. Sounds like 35 time. Oh, you want to smell it? It smells awesome. Well, they were saying they were going to go out with it at 6:30, but obviously it didn't go, so I don't know. But there's 4 C-17s here, so it could have been another one moving. So I can still see lights down the other end, round the corner. I can still see a few lights down there, so I'm not sure. We'll see if his lights go out, we'll know. It smells absolutely awesome here tonight. And it's weird because the wind's blowing the other way, so you wouldn't think you'd smell it very much, but there's a lot of jet fuel out there. Hi, Lorraine. There's an awful lot of noise here. Did you hear the comms on the video that Dave done when they was talking on the radio when they first went out, them F-35s, and they said, "You're definitely going to wake up UK." They definitely did. Yeah, I'd have some of that, Jason, definitely. I thought it was napalm in the morning, but jet fuel in the evening will do fine. Just keep looking around behind me because I think these 15s are going to come back because they've obviously moved that C-17 over there. He's still got his light flashing, I think, isn't he? I'm not sure. No, gone out now. The nav lights have come on the F-35s, so hopefully not wrong. Unless they're waiting for the 15s to come back first, which is highly likely. I'm not sure. I think I don't know what that is coming over the hills. It's either planes or it's cars. I'm not sure. I think it's cars. I thought there was more coming from it, but there isn't. Yes, cars, unfortunately. Yeah, we found that that some people are getting notifications, some people aren't. Oh, we've got movement. Here we go. Excuse me, coughing. Yeah, definitely loud. And it was quiet for about 10 minutes, I think. Still quite a few people in the car park, to be honest. It's more than normal. Now what's that running then? Have we got naughty people in the chat, have we? All the spanners in my chat are all my friends, so they got a spanner for a reason. Sound like more coming? Oh yes, here they come. There's a straggler. Oh good, at least there's no... We don't have fighting in this channel. We don't have arguing here. Sensible people. Yeah, well, I suppose Steve is here. I forgot about that. Especially with that name earlier. Dear me. So come on then, who was in the Christmas stream that got to the end? because I never. I fell asleep watching a film. I didn't go. I think I did actually. I think I was talking to. Oh, what's his name? Can't remember now. What's his name? Oh, I'll come back to him in a bit. But I was talking to someone after the event. I think I woke back up and turned it off. Yeah, I think there's only about 2 of us in there at the end, or a couple of about 3 or 4 people. I think everybody else got drunk and fell asleep. I thought it was a good idea. I can't remember who said it, but I thought, right, I'll code that up and make that work. So at one time I did actually have an F-15 flying, but it kept crashing on me all the time. So I thought that's not a good thing for the channel, for F-15s crashing. So I had to turn it into a little character thing instead. Oh, have we got incoming because he's stopped? Can't see nothing yet. There's a lot of cloud behind me though. We'll see. I don't see nothing, but there isn't. Oh, he's going to go. He's going to go. There. Something got stuck then and I couldn't follow it. I can't see what's going on. I think I'm wrapped up in wires, I think. Oh yeah. The streaming box, I've got it on charge and I got caught up on the leg, so I couldn't follow it all up in the sky. It's such a nightmare at night time because you can't see anything. And if anything gets tangled up, that's too bad. Alright, let's have a little bit of daylight on the situation. See if I can get it better without graining too much. Oh, I've done there. I see what I've done. Now I drop my glove. Alright, let's go back over here. It was pixelated a little bit, but going slow motion now. Looks weird, looks like you're drunk. Hanson Graham is probably still asleep from Christmas. Oh, we've got F-15s coming in behind us. I knew that was going to happen. Missed the first one. Got it all in the wrong settings. Fuckers. Yeah, he caught me out, they did. I thought that was what that get out in a minute. I thought that was what that F-35 was waiting for, but I looked around, couldn't see nothing, and then they just appeared. Something else making a lot of noise over there now. Oh, here come the other ones. In through the clouds. Getting very cloudy over there now. It always looks nice when they come through the clouds though. How many more is there? One more of them, I think, isn't there? I think there is. Can't see them yet. Evening, Nigel. I think that C-17's running again. So we had quite a few F-15s go out. I think there's another one to come back, or another two to come back. We've had about 6-7 F-35s go out, and there's a C-17 that keeps starting up and running, and it's definitely running again. Something's moving over there, but I don't know what it is. So we may have a C-17 that goes out soon. We had one just before the stream come in. So there's a few. Yes, it's very cloudy here now, Nigel, and there was talk of rain about between 8 and 10, so we'll see. I'm expecting the 35s to come back by their normal time, but they seem to have gone out a bit late, so they might be out a bit later. Yeah, that's something that we've been talking about in the last few streams, Jason. They look like they're sparking, but when I look back at a video a few times, I think I've got it so you can wind it back. It looks like there's lights at the side of the runway that make it look like that, but there was one night, one came in and there was an awful lot of sparks. They looked like sparks coming up from it, but when we looked back, we weren't sure. It's difficult to say what it is, but there are some like little lights down on the side of the runway, and that shines up at the plane, and that makes it look like sparks, but they could well have been sparks, and that one of them did look like more than normal again. But it's something we've been seeing quite a lot. I'm sure there's still an F-15 to come back in, I'm positive. I don't think they've all come back. Yeah, they started late because of this C-17, so they may well stay out for a little bit longer. They've got until 10 o'clock if they want to. I'm just keeping an eye on the weather and see what's going on with it. There's definitely something running over there, and I'm sure that's that C-17, but the lights are flashing on it again, so... definitely more noise coming from. See you later, Christine. I weren't looking at the chat for a minute. I was trying to work something out on here. There's a lot of noise coming from over there now. I can see lights flashing, but I can't pick it up. I can't see where it is. Something moving over the top, but I couldn't see what it was. Yeah, I was just trying to see. I thought I saw it moving at the top, but it's really hard to see them up there. I don't know. The C-17's definitely moving, but I don't know what's going on. There's a couple over there, so that's just a car, that bit. But it's always good watching on the big screen. I'm just trying to find anything moving over there. Definitely sounded like it started to go and stopped again. I'm sure it's going to go out though. Yeah, I think it's going to go. It's one of them, but the other one's over the other side. Trying to keep an eye on what else is going on, just in case I miss them again. The sky's starting to look a bit more red now, so maybe we are getting the aurora over here now. Yeah, I think it's definitely getting a lot more red, the sky. So it's always hard to tell with your eyes, though. While there's nothing coming around, I'll see if I can get it to be really slow. Might be able to pick it out of the sky, but I don't know. Never tried to do it with a camcorder before, but we'll see. See if I can slow it right down and see if we can see anything. I don't know. Once I stop it, I'll stop moving it and then I'll stop going blurry, but I'm not sure. Clouds look a little bit red, but the sky don't. You can see the stars in the background though. Yeah, there's quite a lot of cloud around. Obviously I'm having to put it in really slow motion to stop to get the actual sky, but it's just too much cloud. We saw some planets the other week when we was looking, and we was looking at Orion and that, but I can see if I can get the moons of Jupiter. Let's see if I can get them while we're waiting for something to happen. The wrong way on. I can't see nothing happening at the minute, so right in the centre there is a planet. We'll see if we can see the moons, if I can keep on it. And there's the moons of Jupiter. I'm just going to try and change it a little bit. So you can see the moons going around Jupiter. It's really hard to hold it in place, but there you go. So that's Jupiter and its moons. Much better if you use a camera to do it, but than a camcorder, but still doable. I'll go back to the other settings now. Yeah, Ganymede. I can see Orion, but there's clouds right near it because there's a big obviously Orion Nebula sitting down the bottom. I can actually see it, but there's a lot of cloud around it, so it's hard to show you that. But and if you do that with a camera and put your shutter speed really low and make sure you're on a tripod, and you can take, like, depending on the size of your lens, you could I mean, this can zoom in like 900mm, this camcorder, so obviously, you know, that's a lot of zoom, but you can use like a 200mm lens, as long as you don't make the exposure too long, otherwise you'll start to see like a trailing, because obviously we're spinning, so it'll like, you'll get trails in the sky. But you can take like a 3-second photograph of it and you can see their moons. Yeah, Sirius is really low. Yeah, and like you say, the atmosphere really makes it difficult, but obviously it's a pretty colours because it's flashing constantly, being a pulsar. Yeah, we can catch a still of that. I've got, like I said, my Lumix camera's amazing. If I put that on a tripod, I've took some beautiful photographs. But obviously with my proper telescope stuff, I've taken some beautiful pictures. You only got to go and look on Simon Astro's channel, and you see what he captures with his. And we both had similar equipment, so the sky's definitely getting a lot redder over that way. So hopefully tonight, if you go out a little bit later on and point your phones up at the sky and try and take a 3-second picture, but like I said, if you lean your phone up against something so you don't actually have to like touch it, you'll get a stiller image if you haven't got a tripod to put it on, and you should be able to capture like what we just did there with Saturn, and you should with Jupiter rather. Saturn you can do the same with. You can see the rings around Saturn, and if your sky's right tonight and you capture the Northern Lights, that's really good. I've got some really nice pictures that, like I said, that Simon sent me. They're beautiful. See, we're the only aviation channel to bring you astrophotography as well, you see. If you look up at the sky right now, and you can see that real bright star, which you think is a bright star, that's Jupiter. And if you look to the side of it, you'll see 2 stars, and that's Gemini, the twins. It is getting quite cloudy here. If I look towards Mildenhall way, there's just cloud now. There's quite a lot of cloud all around, really. There's just a little bit of a gap above me. It's quite lucky. The streaming box has still got 97% battery, but I'm not sure about the camera. But I ain't gonna worry tonight. I think we'll. I think if it goes off, you know why. But I think it's going to be alright for another hour or so, at least, maybe longer. I'm just hoping that the C-17 goes out. Obviously, we've got the F-35s to come back as yet. Only what's coming back in, and the C-17 possibly going out now. Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like the C-17 is now going out. It's building up. Huh? Yeah, I did that a while and then went back over there, but sounds a bit more positive. It's set to be better tomorrow, but it is supposed to rain tomorrow night. Well, it is here anyway, but that's why I picked tonight, because I was going to do tomorrow night, but then I looked at the weather forecast and it was definitely the best night to pick. Yeah, I think 17's moving, definitely. Oh, 60D is perfect for it. It's a good camera for doing that. But the trouble with the 150 to 600, it's a little bit too long for astrophotography. It's good. There's two of them. Two of them are moving. Got two C-17s moving, guys. So the reason being that it's long is you can't do a long exposure because of the length of the actual lens. It's difficult to get it without trailing, unless you've got a tracking tripod where it track the sky. Yeah, we've definitely got two C-17s on the move. So we've got one this side of the runway, and we've got another one this side of the runway, over there somewhere. Yep, definitely two. I'm not sure which one's going to go first. Sparks night. Well, this side one's going to go first, I think. This might be interesting. I'm pretty sure they're going to come down here. The other one sounded like it's shutting down a bit, but this one's definitely moving, so we'll follow this one. Well, it's really picking up the wind this way. Hopefully that's not spiraling too much, that wind, because it is bad now. changed runways as well. That surprised me. I wasn't expecting that one. Christ, the wind has gone crazy. Well, I wonder if the F-35 is going to come back in the opposite way. The wind's definitely changed and it's got a lot worse. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't change the ISO over. I was going to change it, and then it come towards me. I thought it was just taxiing down. So the other one's sitting there waiting, so I don't know if it's waiting for some 35s to come in or what, but I'm quite surprised at that, unless it's going to taxi over the other side. Like I said, there is 4 C-17s here, 3 now obviously. Can't see the windsock and I can't really, yeah, it's now moving. This one's now going as well, I think. That's a lot of C-17s. Yeah, it's really, really windy here now. That was a really big gust of wind here a minute ago. And it's actually, the clouds are clearing a little bit behind me. Yeah, it's actually clearing a little bit, but the wind's really got up. I don't know if this guy's going to go out. Maybe if he turns round in a minute, maybe we'll have him going out, or he's going down the other end to park up, I'm not sure. But I should imagine he's going back out again. But it definitely surprised me that they changed runways. Oh, I nearly fell off the roof then. Looks like he's going down the bottom, but Maybe he needs a big run up. Maybe he's heavy like the other one was the other day. Honestly, that was close. I think he fell off the roof on something. We'll soon see if it turns round. If it starts to turn, then we could be in for a second one tonight, which is good. A lot of activity for C-17s. I think it's going down the bottom. Just turn around. Yeah, he's definitely gone right down the bottom to get a good run up this one. Are we ready? Why can't the wind just bugger off? Clear for takeoff. Now you could say you've seen two C-17s take off at dark. Fat Albert is C-130. Come on. Yeah, Fat Moose. Jesus Christ, the wind's blowing this fan around so much, honestly. I'm having to hold on to the tripod now. Yeah, I watched one come in earlier. I recorded one in the daylight just as I got here. Taking his time. Yeah, it's flipping. It is really windy now. It's the second time now it's like blown me around. Luckily I got two big huge straps on the camera today because I think they'd have gone that time. Sound like it's winding up. Here we go. It's definitely a fat girl. She's really heavy. Look at the wind. She really caught the wind. Did you see the wing go up? I don't know if you noticed it, but she's already veering off to the side. That really caught the wind, that did. My God, it's like four scale wind now. It's staying right low as well. It's gone right in the clouds, but yeah, that took some getting off the ground, that one did. That definitely gives us a wing wave. I don't know if you saw it on the camera or not, but that veered to the side quite a lot. She's gone now. My goodness, the wind was horrendous as it took off. Yeah, that was a really heavy bird, that was. I've never seen one come that far up the runway before. And that was right down the other end as well. Well, I'm not sure how long the F-35 is going to be. It's 8 o'clock, they're normally back by now, but we'll give them 10 minutes to see. I can't hear none anywhere. Don't have anybody hearing them across the country anywhere, but I can't hear a thing. All I can hear is wind now. It's really got a lot worse. Yeah, it's off to the Middle East apparently. So a couple of people were saying a minute ago there was a guy filming here, and he's just said that that's where it's going. So, but who knows? We never know where they're going, do we really? Well, I should imagine they'll be coming in from the other way, but the wind has definitely changed. So whether that's why they went that way and they've changed runways, I don't know. It definitely took me by surprise, the first one. I thought it was just going to taxi down here and take off from here, but I think it was quite nice to see them come from that way actually. Yeah, the wind's definitely changed directions now, 100%. But not enough, I wouldn't have thought, to change runways. It's really strange. The clouds are still going a similar way to they were before, but it has changed because there's more wind coming towards me now than there was before. But Simon, where you been? You've been missing it. I've been doing some astrophotography for you. I've been telling everybody about your pictures you sent me. I forgot to message you back earlier. We've been having a look at Jupiter tonight. Yeah, we've been looking at Jupiter's moons tonight. Are you out trying to get some more aurora shots? It's a bit cloudy here. It keeps 1 minute it's cloudy, then there's a few gaps in the cloud, and then it clouds up again. But I can still see Jupiter at the moment, and Saturn right over the other way. It's gone to sleep now. I think I might have to make another rollie now. I've been my third one of the night, and hopefully the 35s will come back. He's probably doing something to his telescope. Yeah, it's a little bit cloudy here, but might be enough to capture some more red sky. Did you take that with your camera or your phone? The ones you sent me. It looks quite red low down here now. I shouldn't imagine the 35s will be out too much longer tonight, to be honest. So I reckon they'll be back soon. What sounds rude? I know what's rude. You're not here making me a cup of coffee. You don't live far away. You could have easily drove over here and made me a coffee. See you later. Who's going? There's hardly anybody here now. There's only 2 cars in the car park now, I think. Yeah. Just 2 left now. I'm sure I'm not seeing all the chat. I keep seeing like people saying bye and hello and stuff, and then I look further around and I can't see who you're talking to or what. Alright, there's no way I'm going to be able to make a rollie. I want to make a rollie, but I can't, because it is like, there's no point in me opening my rollie tin because that'll be down the road. I think Dave should open the burger van at night when I do live streams. It'd make a roaring trade. There's always loads of people here, and I'd have a cup of coffee. Jesus Christ. There's only one now, only one car here now, so everybody's gone. It's actually starting to spit with rain now, I think. Yeah, I think we should. I think we should tell him he's got to open up at night time to get some more business. I'm right when I get down, because I could put the heater on in the van, and I've got a diesel heater in the van, so it gets really warm in there. But I never turn it on because my dogs are in there at the moment, so I can't turn it on anyway because they get too hot. But once I get down, I turn it on for like 5 minutes, warm the van up before I leave, pack all my gear up and everything. It's not too bad, you warm up quite quick, but yeah, I'm sure it's starting to spit with rain. So I just keep feeling little bits. It's not a lot of, that's weird because there's not a lot of cloud, it's weird. I've got a bit of a clear patch now. Yeah, so obviously a few people were talking about it in the stream earlier. We believe that the E4's coming tomorrow. So if it does, then we'll try and capture it. But we don't even know if it's going to come to Mildenhall yet. No one knows. But I see a lot of people talking about it earlier. So I was going to keep it a secret, but obviously people know about it. But whether it's going to come into Mildenhall or not, obviously it won't be Trump. It'll be the other one like it was last time. If we do get wind, then we'll go over and we'll do a live stream hopefully. But I don't know what time it's coming or anything, or even if it's going to come here. So it feels like rain, but it can't be because there's hardly any clouds. It's really weird. I don't know what it was. It's just cold. Yeah, Alan, I don't know if you know, but the other half to this channel, Dave, he runs the burger van here at Lakenheath. So yeah, I always pull his leg and say he's got to work extra shifts when I do my night shifts. But to be honest with you, Dave's done really well over the Christmas period. He's been out there in all weathers, at all times. He's really, he's been really dedicated to the channel over Christmas, and he's really put a lot of effort in that to try and bring you guys and found out all the information. I've been out with him obviously a couple of times, but he's done majority of over Christmas. So he's done you all proud. He's given you something to watch when other people haven't really been doing a lot. So it's been good. And we, like I said, we're climbing now towards the 10,000. So I will be giving away the book from Mike about what happened here last year, what I filmed. I've just got to work a way out of choosing a winner. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, to be fair. I've got to think about that because it's got to be fair to everybody, and I've got to see how Mike want to do that. Whether you can, whoever wins it can get it off Amazon or whatever. I don't know how we're going to do that yet, but we'll work that one out, whether we can get a gift card or something like that, for an Amazon gift card or something, and he can send out the book. We'll see what happens, but we're definitely getting there. We're getting close to 10,000 now. I think we've done 800 and something subscribers in the last week or so. So and we've been smashing all sorts of records for the channel, for views and likes and stuff. I think we're now past 2.5 million views as well, and I only posted the 2.4 million views the other day, and we're already over the 2.5. So we're really moving on now. Jesus. Yeah, it's getting really bad up here. There's lights on down the other end of the runway, but I don't know what they are. Yeah, I think shouldn't be too long. I'll either be depends on the stream tomorrow. If we get a good stream tomorrow, then we'll see if the E4 does come and we can get, if I can get somewhere to stream it, then we should be there, I reckon. So last time I streamed it, we had about, I don't know how many thousands it was in the chat. There was quite a few thousand in the chat. Hopefully we can do that again. That'd be good. Yeah, I'm definitely not writing 10,000 people's names out and putting in a hat. I'm sure there's a way you can do it. You can copy the subscribers off YouTube somehow. I think you can do that. I'm not sure, but we'll work something out. We'll work a way of doing it. Maybe we can do a questions and answers thing or something. I don't really know, but we'll find a way of doing it. But for some of you guys that don't know, I used to be Liberty Wing UK before I come over to join Dave, and last year, I know a lot of the usuals know about this, but last year I was here and there was all sorts of things flying over the base, and it was a bit of commotion, so all the newcomers that have come into the chat recently wouldn't know about it, and I filmed those, and it went pretty crazy that night. And for a few nights there was a lot of things flying around the bases. It was in all the news and everywhere. I had lots of different newspapers and stuff constantly bombarding me, asking me for interviews and things. But yeah, so that was a bit of a wild time last year. And then Mike approached me and asked me about what I'd seen, and he's wrote a book about all sorts of different things to do with UFOs, and he's really knowledgeable. He's got some really good stuff in there, so you know, we'll be giving a copy of that book away once we reach the 10,000. And like I said, we've just got to work a way of doing that, but we'll get there once we get to the 10,000. We'll work a way out of doing it. But you will have to be a subscriber. So, but all of you are, because I've got subscriber mode on. So, but we'll choose someone at random, so it's fair. Oh, it wasn't a helicopter. There was a helicopter flying here that night, if that's what you're talking about, Becky. But I don't know what it was. But the footage that came from the helicopter, the police helicopter was here, shows something chasing it. Yeah, so it's been a lot of that footage has been released now, but they wouldn't release it for a long time. But the way those two F-15s went out of the base here, well, I've never seen the two F-15s go out like that before. They went straight out, full afterburner, didn't turn it off, and just carried on going with a full afterburner for ages. And then what other people had radios on and was all listening, and I had to cut that off so that we weren't like trying to communicate what was going on. That was a bit of a strange night, or a few strange nights. I can't hear nothing. I can't hear no planes coming back. Well, we had something different tonight anyway, didn't we? Two C-17s going out was pretty good. I've had a few 35s and a few 15s, so it's been a reasonable start to back to streaming. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can catch the E4 tomorrow if we can get 100% guarantee it's going to go. We'll come in and we'll be on that as well. I'm sure you can hear how windy it is now. It's definitely one of the windiest nights I've been up here before now. Coming back. Yeah, it's good to be back, to be honest with you. It's been a few weeks since we've done the last stream. I know me and Dave have been out sort of filming and stuff, but we do have a laugh when we do our filming and that as well. Can't hear nothing yet, but we'll hang on for a little while. I reckon I'll be back by 8:30. But the clouds are definitely building up again. I don't want to get caught in the rain, that's what I'm worried about. It'll take a lot to get this all down off the roof. It's clouding right over now. I don't look too nice down there, look. I think I might make a run for it, guys, because it's looking like it's going to rain really hard in a minute. There's a lot of cloud coming over there, so I think I want to wrap it up. I know that they're not back yet, but I don't really want to get my gear wet, so it's definitely looking like it's going to rain in a minute. So I'm going to call it end of the stream. Thank you for everybody that's come in today and has supported us. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back with something else. Like I said, we may do the E4 if it comes here. If it comes here, we'll go and do it. But I'd like I said, at the moment it's only hearsay and no one's made any definite that it's definitely going to come here. It may go somewhere else. So, but we'll let you know as soon as we know. We'll be live if it does come in. We'll be live. So thanks guys again. Like I say, I'm definitely going to rush because it definitely looks like it's definitely going to rain now. So we'll catch you next time. Thanks for coming in and make sure you hit the like before you go out. Yeah, definitely it's now raining. So I'll see you later guys.